sick for over a month now, and I'm finally getting over it, and I need to get this room clean. It is an absolute wreck in here, but I feel like it will go fast because it's just stuff thrown everywhere that needs to get put away.
So, as I said, we have been sick for over a month. We started getting sick right around Thanksgiving, and we are finally officially all better as of 2 days ago, so January 12th. I cannot believe how long this sickness lasted. I do not know what the heck we had. I did end up taking the kiddos to the ER. The oldest one had pneumonia, and he got on antibiotics and needed a breathing treatment. And then just one after the other, I took the others all to the ER just to get them checked for pneumonia. Nobody else had pneumonia, but the rest of them had ear infections, including myself. I had an ear infection in one ear. The youngest had a double ear infection, and then one of the twins had an onset of an ear infection. But I asked the doc to go ahead and put him on antibiotics, and so she did. She was like, okay, we can just go ahead, and since all of you guys have an ear infection, he's bound to get one, so we'll just go ahead and put him on antibiotics as well. So we're all feeling better. Everybody is almost done with their antibiotics. I actually had to get switched my antibiotics because they weren't working, and I was feeling worse and worse instead of better. These are new clothes that I'm super excited to wear for springtime. Since TikTok is closing or getting banned or whatever the heck is happening, I don't even know what's happening anymore. I've been trying to keep up with it, but at the same time, my heart can't take it anymore if that app gets banned. So I've been utilizing TikTok Shop for really cheap things that I fell in love with and wanted multiple of. So that's what was all over the floor right in front of my mirror, is just stuff that I ordered that I just never put away because of how sick we have been. Like, when I tell you we were sick, we were like, the kids were laying around the house lethargic, not wanting to do anything, were just not acting themselves. They were sleeping all day. Now, mind you, it was really nice. It was kind of a nice break to have them just not want to do anything. It was. But at the same time, it's really nice having life back into my house where my kids are wanting to get up. They're wanting to go play. They're getting up at normal time. And it's nice having them back, having our life back, actually. And now I just need to get myself back onto a schedule of waking up early in the morning. Right now, I'm having a really hard time sleeping because little man right there in front of the mirror is just, even though he's feeling better, I think he's going through a growth spurt, and he is refusing to sleep. He is up at, I want to say like 1 o'clock in the morning to like 3 to 4 in the morning, and I try to get up around 5, and with barely having any sleep, me getting up around 5 is not happening right now. I'm barely getting up early enough to make my husband his lunch and see him off to work, and he has to leave at least by 7:30 in the morning unless it's the day that I need the car, which the days that I need to car, my brother has been taking him to work, which is really nice of him, instead of me having to drag all these kids out early in the morning to take him to work. So on the days that my brother takes my husband to work, he has to be up and out of the house at 6:30 in the morning, and I have not been making that. I have not been able to get up at 6:30 in the morning, and it's really, really bugging me that I can't do that, because I'm really set on schedules. Once I make a schedule, I am really determined to try and keep it. And the hardest thing for me when I get off schedule is getting myself back on the schedule. It's the hardest thing ever. I don't understand why, but every time I get off of a schedule, it takes a little while to get back on it. But hopefully I will be back on it soon. I'm hoping that this growth spurt or whatever this little man is going through ends soon, because I feel like it's been going on forever. I feel like I'm back in the newborn stage. Honestly, that's how much sleep I'm getting. I feel like I have a newborn again, but he is 1. He is no longer a newborn. He'll actually be 2 this year. August, he'll be 2, which is insane. My oldest will be 6 in April, and then the second will be 5, which is absolutely crazy to me. I will have 2 school-aged kids, technically. We're homeschooling. So, but if they were actually in school, Jean would be in 1st grade and Vivian would officially be starting kindergarten. But I mean, Vivi is doing some 1st grade work and Jean is doing like 1st and 2nd grade work. They're working out of kindergarten books somewhat when it comes to their phonics and stuff, but math and science, they're a couple of grade levels ahead, which is really nice. That's what I like about homeschooling. Anyways, so it was really nice to be able to get my room picked up and clean. It looked like a bomb went off in here, and it was absolutely bugging the crap out of me. It was just stuff thrown everywhere. It was the kids' toys thrown everywhere, and I found a whole bunch of cups. I don't even understand how so many cups got back here, but luckily for me, I don't allow anything but water in the back room, so none of them had juice and fermented milk in it. So that's a plus. I wasn't scared to open these bottles that I found back here. There was also a lot of crumbs, which I don't really understand how they got back there. I guess things, do get tracked around the house because I have 5 kids, but the understanding of where all these crumbs came from is beyond me. I have no earthly idea. There are a lot of messes around the house that I'm just like, I don't even know how this happened. I really, honestly, I really don't know how something gets the way it does sometimes. With 5 kids, I feel like with kids in general, that's just something you deal with. It's like, I don't even understand how this happened. Like, there's a lot of things that my kids do, and I'm just like, I look at them and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, why? Anyways, so my room is now officially clean, and it stayed that way. It has stayed that way. I did this, what was it, Saturday? Actually, it was Sunday, and the kids have not messed it up yet, and I've been staying on top of it. So hopefully my room will stay clean. I do need to go through those socks that are on my other dresser with a mirror on it. The last cleaning video I did of my room, I just piled all these socks on the dresser, and guys, they are still sitting there. They've been there for 2 months now. I just don't have the mental capacity to go through all these socks. Honestly, I just want to throw them all away and buy new socks and just buy white socks. But the thing is everybody has like different feet sizes. So I wonder if I could just color coordinate socks. Like get a pack of socks and just one color for each kid. I don't know. I don't know how well that would work. Also, like, socks tend to disappear. I put matching socks in the dryer, and what comes out, or matching socks in the washer, but what comes out of the dryer is not matching socks. So I don't know. Anyways, next up on the agenda is to bring in my Walmart order. Because we've been sick, I've been really utilizing Walmart Plus. I use it a lot, but I really don't like ordering our groceries, especially like our actual grocery list. If it's one or 2 or 3 things that I forgot to get that I really just don't want to go to the store for, I'll order. But as far as a whole grocery haul, things that we need for the week, I like to actually go to the store, because there are so many times that either things are missing, something doesn't get delivered, or they're just flat out of stock. And I'm like, well, you could have like replaced it with something else. But I don't know. Just like I just ordered some more groceries and they were out of my flour and I need unbleached flour. And I guess if you're not a baker, you don't understand, but they substituted my unbleached flour for bleached flour. And I'm like, I don't want bleached flour. So that's the only thing that is annoying about getting your groceries delivered. But when you've got 5 kids and you're sick, it's something you don't really want to go to the store. I mean, even my husband was sick for a short little while and he was just like, I'm not. He called out of work for 2 days, which he almost never does. So we got a grocery order that came. Hopefully next week we can just get back onto actually going to the store, because I also really like going to Harris Teeter to get my fuel points. We get up to $1 off almost every month, but the thing is you can only use it once. So a lot of times I'll get gas for super cheap at Harris Teeter, because we're a family of 7 and we buy a lot of groceries, so it really builds up. Now, as far as the stuff I got this week, I am still trying to take it easy and recover, so I'm not really doing a lot of necessarily homemade stuff. And a lot of the junk food, I want to say, is hubby's food. He he is so crazy. He was like, I need snacks. And mind you, our order was like $30 something for everything that we needed for me to make dinner. And he was like, I need some snacks. And our order went from $30 to $100 and something. And I'm like, dude, all of this crap that you wanted made the order go up in price so high. But it's whatever. It makes him happy. It's stuff that he likes to eat. And honestly, I told him, I was like, we don't even eat this stuff. Like, you realize you're the only one that eats all this junk food. Like, yeah, the kids will eat some of the pudding snacks, maybe. But it's like, we mostly eat healthier things, which I'm actually very proud of. Now, I do want to start making my own sauces. I just haven't yet, and I was waiting for us to run out of sauces to make our own sauces. But as you can tell, I bought sauces because we needed sauce. There's no way we can get through having hot dogs and hamburgers and things like that without sauces. And being that the garden is sort of dead right now. Nothing's coming in to be able to make these sauces like tomatoes. So when the garden starts picking back up in the spring, I will definitely be making tomato paste and our own spaghetti sauce. And I want to get into canning and learn how to do that. I have no idea how to do that. That's something that I want to learn how to do. And making ketchup. I saw someone make barbecue sauce, which I'm very interested in learning how to make. And I'm really excited about this spring, because my garden, now that I know what I'm doing, for the most part, I feel like my garden's going to really thrive. I need to get 2 more little garden containers. And then I'm going to get hubby to set up the drip irrigation system for me. So, because that's one of the things that I had a hard time doing this summer and spring. Well, actually, I started our garden in the summer. I was really late, but I forgot to water it a lot. And I think that's why my plants didn't do too well. So I'm going to get him to set that up. I've also got my compost started. It's outside in a bin getting composty. And I'm excited for the things that are to come. I'm sorry this video is so short. I have been really slacking on videoing, but now, like I said, now that we're feeling better, hopefully I can get back into the routine of vlogging and uploading weekly to YouTube. I try to upload every Monday. And I have started uploading shorts as well, since we don't know if TikTok's going bye-bye or not. I really want to focus on YouTube. YouTube is going to be my platform. All right, guys, I hope you have a great week, and hopefully I will see you back next week with a little bit of a vlog. Bye, everybody.